A 13-foot pole now traverses the I-75 corridor in southwest Florida. It waves a 20 by 50-foot Confederate flag, placed there by the Sons of the Confederate Veterans. In 2009, the group hopes to have a memorial added to the flag's locale, a sort of racist theme park. The group's spokesperson dons a medal honoring Jefferson Davis. While the local chapter of the NAACP condemns the flag's presence, Marion Lampert, a member of the Flags Over Florida, said the local government has approved the flag's placement. Mr. Lampert asserts the flag is on private property. The flying of the stars and bars has several purposes: to remind us of the Civil War, the Jim Crow laws that were eradicated by the Civil Rights Movement, and most importantly, the flying of the Confederate flag is nothing more than a symbolic hate crime. The height and breadth of this flag makes it viewable for miles, including adding to the scenic view of a federal highway. What is the presence of such a large Confederate flag meant to convey? A rekindling of the Ku Klux Klan raids? The Jim Crow period of Florida segregation? The police violence of the Civil Rights Movement? Or quite possibly a more modern message, that you have entered an area where driving by black is a criminal offense? During the last 10 years, fights have been fought to remove the stars and bars from atop the domes of southern state capitals. The Virginia and North Carolina state legislatures have recently approved slavery reparation legislation. Florida State Attorney General should bring a lawsuit alleging the flag be removed, since it is either visible from state and federal property, or it is a violation of state and federal hate crimes laws, and promotes a chilling effect of certain constitutional rights and civil liberties. Attorney General McCollum will in all likelihood not take this step, since he himself is a neo-Confederate. The area's AUSA, appointed by President George Bush, will not proceed either. We should assume that Senator Barack Obama would be in favor of the flag's removal, both for its racist representation and for the political fact that he's not courting the neo-Confederate vote. However, with Mr. McCain, this seems to be a different matter. As Reform has reported, a McCain aide, Richard Quinn, who ran the Arizona Senator's South Carolina primary election and is currently playing a role in developing the Senator's Southern strategy, is the editor-in-chief of the Confederate Southern Partisan Quarterly. One of the magazine's major issues is the support and encouragement of flying the Confederate flag. Here is one of the problems of Mr. McCain's candidacy. While he courts moderates and independents, he must also cater to the far right wing of the Republican Party, and that includes groups like the Council of Conservative Citizens and Confederate Veterans of America, with its demonization of Abraham Lincoln, bringing back the Articles of Confederation, and restoring the Southern way of life. The support of a 20 by 50-foot Confederate flag abutting federal and state property promotes the latter. Senator McCain, where do you stand? Probably on the fence. This is Joe Garcia. The site is reform.squarespace.com, reform.squarespace.com. The email address is 2008reform@gmail.com, 2008reform@gmail.com. Thank you. Have a good day and a pleasant tomorrow.